for youth, toxic perfectionism leads to less religious behaviors.
Mm.
In some instances, you had religious behaviors decreasing toxic perfectionism, but you really found a big negative effect of toxic perfectionism on religion. So kids who experience that, they're more likely to back away. And in fact, we think of the toxic perfectionist kid as being that kid who is super high achieving, but it's actually can also be the kid that decides, I'm going to do nothing because it's just so dangerous. If I make a mistake, then I'm worthless.
Yeah.
And so it's easier not to try. And so it can be the kid that just spends all their day on video games because they're just so scared of trying.
Yeah.
Like, this is a safe place and I can achieve whatever I can here in this video game. But if I try outside of this, in school, in church, it's just too painful.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to back away from it all. So we found that a lot, that kids who were toxic perfectionists tend to shy away from religion. And the opposite was also true in some instances where the more religious you were, that dialed down the toxic perfectionism. But that was actually particularly true in adults, that the more secure relationship they had with God, that I feel like God's trustworthy and all that, the less they experience toxic perfectionism. And that behaviors such as scripture reading and church attendance, that helped to translate into that secure attachment to God and then less toxic perfectionism. So the behaviors really only mattered in as much as they were helping the adults and the youth, but more so even the adults, create that healthy relationship with God. Like, I can trust God. He's going to be there for me. We call that a secure attachment with God.